Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your Sunday. We also have your boredom busters coming up, but first our top story. Towns across eastern KELOLAND hit hard by the historic storm begin a new week of cleanup accompanied by a stronger sense of community. People in Arlington have been picking up the pieces ever since the strong winds from Thursday night tore roofs and walls off of buildings and sent trees crashing onto homes. While the storm scattered debris throughout the community, it's drawn neighbors together, pitching in with the cleanup process.
It just amazes me how everybody just comes together. I mean, we got an amazing group of people in this community and the surrounding communities.
One homeowner clearing debris from her yard says a tree branch fell onto her car as she was driving home on Thursday. Thousands of South Dakotans are still waiting for their lights to come back on following Thursday night's storm. This morning's update from the South Dakota Rural Electric Association shows more than 2,500 customers are still without power, with most of them in Brookings and Lake counties. Xcel Energy is reporting 64 outages affecting 713 customers. 3 people were hurt in a weekend rollover in Dual County. The Sheriff's Department says the driver lost control on Highway 15 south of Clear Lake Saturday morning, and the SUV rolled multiple times before ending up in the ditch. All 3 people inside the vehicle were taken to the hospital. The driver was airlifted to Sioux Falls. The cause of the crash is under investigation. City leaders in T say they'd like to see more safety training among local contractors after OSHA last week proposed fines of more than $200,000 against a company for alleged safety violations. OSHA says H&W Contracting put its workers in danger by having them connect a 6-inch water line to a hydrant from inside an unprotected trench. OSHA says trench collapses are among the construction industry's most deadly hazards, but T-City officials say local companies do not cut corners despite pressures of the job.
I think they all are on timelines. They're all in a big hurry. And you know what happens when you're in a big hurry? It's something like this.
T-City officials plan to place further emphasis on safety during future meetings with contractors. H&W Contracting is not commenting on the alleged safety violations. Let's get a first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Adam Rutt in the Storm Center. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Perry, and good morning, everybody. We are off to a pretty calm start to the day out there, but we do have cloud cover in place for now. 56 with a view south on our downtown camera. There is a little bit of rain out there, but just a little bit, and it's not really being seen by everybody, to say the least. 54 your number right now in Mitchell, 53 toward Chamberlain and Pierre, 51 Aberdeen and Rapid City. They were in the mid-40s earlier this morning. 45 also your number as you head into Custer. Winds are pretty tolerable out there, 5 to 10 miles per hour in many locations. They'll get slightly breezy West River, but really nothing too absurd will be observed on the anemometer. So overall, the weather will cooperate very nicely, especially for the cleanup efforts, which will continue for East River communities. There are those little showers in the Pierre area, south and west. Also a little bit of rain along the Nebraska border trying to push toward Yankton and Vermilion and eventually into Sioux City. Once this gets out of here by the later part of the morning, we have a nice afternoon on the way and an even better night. By the middle of the week, however, we do have a few things to keep an eye on. Details on that coming up in your full 7-day forecast.
All right. Thank you very much, Adam. Well, we've been following the journey of Trenton Bass for the last 4.5 years. Back in 2017, the Hills, Minnesota athlete was injured during a football game, resulting in spinal injuries. Now he's reached another milestone, graduating college. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, we hear from Trenton about this accomplishment and what's next for him. Be sure to watch tonight at 10. The Ellsworth Air Force Base Air and Space Show wraps up today. This air show is particularly special because it marks 80 years of the air base, as well as 80 years since the historic Doolittle raid, when American pilots, including South Dakotan Don Smith, launched a bold surprise attack on Tokyo during World War II. This weekend's event took years of planning for Ellsworth.
20th Bomb Wing and Ellsworth Air Force Base and all of our airmen, the men and the women who work here at Ellsworth, are excited to open up our gates to have the community come and see what is it that we do here on the base.
And the gates open at Ellsworth at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. Admission is free. The opening ceremony is at 11:30, followed by a parachute team demonstration. There will be flyovers involving B-25s, B-52s, and B-1s. The Marines Blue Angel team performs at 3:05, followed by the Navy Blue Angels at 3:15. The gates close at 6 o'clock. The Spring Parade of Homes features nearly 40 newly built homes on display. The home show takes place from 1 to 5. The homes are located in Sioux Falls, Brandon, Harrisburg, T, Baltic, Hartford, and Lake Madison. It costs $5 to tour the 2 feature homes. All the other homes are free to see. An Indigenous Artists of the Prairie features artists, musicians, and crafters showcasing their talents at Good Earth State Park in Sioux Falls from 1 to 6. Amphitheater performers are Kobe Jordan at 2 o'clock and Whitetail Drum Group at 4. A food truck will be on site. The event is free, but a park entrance license is required for vehicles entering the park. Adam?
Well, if you're going to be headed outside today, you are going to be dealing with a little bit of extra cloud cover this morning, especially south and east. But then we get in on some sunshine toward the afternoon and into the evening for that matter. We then clear out even more overnight, which will allow temperatures to fall well into the 40s for overnight low temperatures. So there's that rain one more time moving through Pierre. Just some very light showers south and west along the I-90 corridor as well. Then in southeastern portions of South Dakota, northeastern Nebraska, it's a couple of very light showers which will move on through. And that's really going to be just about it for the morning. High pressure is not going to be too far behind this in Wyoming. That will build on in, clear us out, and calm us down as we head through the night and even into much of your Monday for that matter. But then things unravel as we head toward Tuesday and eventually into Thursday as well. We'll take this one step at a time. Tuesday, the first day, where we have showers and thunderstorms possible, a few of which could pack an extra punch, especially further south and east. We get a small break on Wednesday, East River. To the west, we could still see a little more rain out toward Rapid City. But then Thursday into Thursday night, another opportunity for some showers and thunderstorms, some of which may be strong to severe again. Then chillier temperatures come in as we head through Friday into the weekend. Highs may not get out of the 60s in many locations, but we have to deal with unsettled weather first. There is that marginal risk of a 1 out of 5 for southeastern KELOLAND Tuesday into Tuesday night. Then an elevated risk for severe weather Thursday into Thursday night as far west as Charles Mix County into Mitchell, but mainly along and east of the I-29 corridor. So keep an eye out for updates on both Tuesday as well as Thursday's severe weather potential. Highs today, though, under generally calm conditions, will be in the upper 60s to low to mid 70s. Overnight lows will be rather comfortable in the mid 40s with a calm breeze in place. Your 7-day forecast is dry on Monday, showers and a couple of thunderstorms possible on Tuesday. Then we get a break on Wednesday, and all eyes go to Thursday into Thursday night. We also warm up to around 80 by Thursday ahead of a cold front, but watch what happens on the back edge of that low and that associated frontal boundary. We go from 80 to the low 60s by the time we reach next weekend. Have a great day, everybody. For more on your local news, weather, and sports, you can always head on over to KELOLAND.com.